Um, when I found out that she needed a kidney, again, I wanted to be the one, and I knew I could do it. There was no hesitation whatsoever. When you're in a situation like that, you feel really helpless. The only thing I could think about is what can I do to make this right, and what can I do to fix it?
Well, back in 1999, I was feeling sick. I went to the emergency room, and they immediately came back and said, "We've got to do this blood test again." And when they did the blood test again, they came back and said, "We need to admit you in the hospital right away." They did a kidney biopsy, sent it to Mayo, and found out that I had a very rare disease called Goodpasture syndrome. And Goodpasture syndrome, it affects your kidneys, damages your kidneys, and it can also attack your lungs. So immediately they began the treatment to stop the disease, which they were able to do, but it had already damaged my kidneys beyond repair.
When the doctor first actually came into the room and told us what the disease was, when he mentioned that disease does have a high mortality rate, there's a ton of things racing through your mind. From the standpoint of, you think of your life that you've had together. Janice and I have known each other all our life. I've got a picture of Janice and I when we were back in a little town in West Virginia, and we were in Sunday school together. And I think at the time we were probably in second grade, and Janice was my first kiss in fifth grade.
In August of 2006, I went to see my doctor, as I always do, and he said to me, "Janice, you are about in kidney failure. Your kidneys are done, and you're going to have to start dialysis." And I was shocked. Being on dialysis, you can live a long time on dialysis, but it definitely beats up your body. And every time I would go, I would just be so sick and so miserable. It was the day after Thanksgiving in 2006, and which was, we were very excited because that meant I was going to be able to have a transplant. And then they began the process of if I had any relatives or family members that would want to get tested. And immediately, Charlie said right away, I've got 3 brothers, but Charlie said right away, I want to be the first one to get tested. And then Charlie began this long process of, number one, having to get himself healthy and in shape. And he went through all the tests, and in about February of 2007, they said Charlie was able to be a match, and he had his blood pressure under control and had done a good job and was ready to be able to have the surgery too.
The decision to actually donate a kidney to Janice was very easy. When the day finally came, I can remember I was at work, and I got the call from our transplant coordinator. And it was really like hitting the lottery. From day one, I knew that I could do it, and I knew I was a match, and there was no fear, there was no apprehension.
I can remember immediately waking up from that transplant and knowing that I was feeling better, and my new kidney was working, and I knew Charlie was fine, and it was just a great feeling. There's over 100,000 people waiting for organ donation right now. So to be able to have somebody in your family or somebody that you know or somebody that you don't know be able to donate a kidney to you is such a gift of life. And if I would still be waiting today. If Charlie hadn't donated this kidney to me, I would still be waiting today and possibly waiting for a few more years. Charlie, thank you.